Hello and welcome to the Social Diary, a show where we basically review some of those trending hashtags on the interwebs. Now, don't forget to keep the conversation going on all our social media platforms at Metropole TV KE, as we are currently live streaming, and send in your feedback using our SMS number, that is 20146. My name is Conchita Lilian, and my co-host for today is Forum for Progressive Future Chairman Maina Karobia. Hi, Maina.
Hi to you, Lilian.
Welcome to the Social Diary.
Thank you for hosting
Unafaa
me.
ku let go kidogo, relax.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm used to political shows.
Yeah.
So I will try and adapt to this.
Ah, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Now, this week has been very political, and to start off, we have to do this video of the week, which, oh my God, this is very interesting right now. I want you to have a look and then tell me what you think about this genius move.
Haki ya Mungu.
Biashara ya mtu bwana. Nalani biashara.
Tell me, what is your thoughts about that? Kwanza, unajua kianza kukata, the first question you're asking yourself is like, ni nani ukata mtungi ya gas? Your thoughts?
You know, I'm surprised, Lilian, when we have such kind of things in our country. But then Kenyans are very creative. They tend to go an extra mile to maybe have their ends or have whatever they want done. So
Yeah.
when you find somebody putting weed in a gas cylinder,
Gas cooker.
in a gas cooker,
Like,
it's
mtungi ya
surprising.
gas.
Yeah, but Kenyans are never short of ideas. They are never short of creativity. And you see, I think even our country, even the security personnel, they need to up their game in terms of getting or napping these guys.
But
Yeah.
who comes up with such, like genius ideas? Like, okay, no, I know it's not, but it's a genius idea.
Very.
Like, mtungi ya gas.
Imagine.
Ni nani mwenye alisnitch?
I'm even asking myself. The person who actually put the weed in that gas. What were his thoughts or her thoughts? Or how did he or she even put the weed in the gas cylinder? Then
God.
also when these security personnel they got this person, there must be somebody. There must be an inside job in that whole plan of this selling of this weed.
I feel like that video literally needed, it needs to be talked about, because it's very I don't know what's the right word to use in that, but it's a very creative means of transportation.
Yes, if you call it so.
That is the best thing I can come up with right now.
Yeah.
Now, Gikomba trended this week as an early morning fire said to have destroyed several structures at the cereals and Mitumba section opposite the Central Organization of Trade Unions, that is KOT, offices, at the Gikomba market in Nairobi. Yes. Now, a trader who spoke to, to Nairobi News said that the fire started at around 3 a.m. and despite fire incidents becoming frequent in the popular market in recent years, sometimes it leads to death. The complaints have included congestion, lack of space for fire trucks, and sometimes lack of water. And this news trended on the interwebs, the hashtag, with the netizens sharing their thoughts on this, and the hashtag was Gikomba. First of all, tell me, what do you think about these fires at Gikomba market?
You see, Lilian, from a political perspective, is that I'm not surprised that the Gikomba fire came when we are at the backdrop of the demolitions that we are witnessing in Nairobi City. So this might be, I don't want to overread it, but this might be
what?
A plan.
Come on, a plan.
Maybe to even improve the Gikomba market. But I must say this, Lillian. If we are really serious about Gikomba market, we really need to facelift it. We also need to put some surveillance systems whereby the people who are creating these perennial atrocities within the Gikomba market, they can be seen or they can be traced. Because right now, I saw yesterday the PS for Interior and the Director General of NMS, that is Nairobi Metropolitan Service. They were talking of having an office and they are going to try and trace these people. But I can assure you, without technology, you can't be able to trace these people unless you want to go and trace these people through eyewitnesses. And it was an activity that was carried out at night. I'm double sure they won't get the person. But I can assure you the best way to curb these instances is that they should improve, they should invest in technology, they should also invest in the Gikomba market in terms of facelifting it. Because Gikomba is one of the biggest open air markets in Africa.
I personally go to Gikomba weirdly. Like I love shopping at Gikomba because like you see a variety of things and I see unique wink unique stuff. So for these fires, it's really becoming like it's normal. It's not supposed to be normal, and that is very questionable. And you just say like maybe it's a plan, but who would plan to destroy goods worth like millions? Does not make sense.
Let me tell you, from in politics or in economics, sometimes governments go to extents of destroying properties if they want to improve.
But why no?
That's why you saw the demolitions in Kariobangi and is it Rwaka? Yeah, in Rwaka. You should also there are some conspiracy theorists who say that like the London fire that was in 1666, that is some centuries ago. Some say that it was the metropolitan, the London Metropolitan Council that was trying to improve London. But some people do dismiss that theory. But I can assure you, some of these atrocities that you see in our country, some of them they are marginalizations of people who want to improve an area. But then if they go directly to Mwananchi,
then maybe
they might get that that unwelcoming response from them. So they go for the bad idea.
I still think it's a bad idea. But anyway, if you look on social media, we have Yusuf Munyi who says, Gikomba fires, March 2012, March 2014, October 2014. Number 4, we have June 2015. Number 5, October 2017. Number 6, we have June 2018. Number 7, we have February 2019. And number 8, we have June 2020. Mafia-ish cartel with political, patronage, land grab of space to expand the illegal territory. The end game is to privatize the land.
You see, he is reading from a script.
He's reading
from a script. You see, let me tell you, that is the reality of modern world. If people want to privatize a property or even privatize even government agencies, they make it to look as bad as possible, or make it look as unprofitable as possible, so that they can now privatize the property and now they can now start making profits from it.
That makes sense. And then we have Lawrence Kitema who says, Gikomba fire, what's the main reason and who is usually behind this annual hashtag Gikomba fires? The big question. And then we have the Real Jaguar Kenya who says, the Gikomba fire that raised tolls and stores early this morning is tragic. It affected the Kamukunji side of the market. However, traders living in Starehe lost their businesses as well. I am in contact with our MP Yusuf Hassan. Together we'll find a solution to this recurring problem. And then we have Bravin Yuri who says, there is definitely a pattern in this Gikomba fires. These fires need to be seriously investigated. They have become way too much. I still believe someone is responsible and the end game is either to get the insurance money or take over Gikomba and build flats there. thinking face. And then we have at underscore Justice Career who says, what's happening in Gikomba looks like an organized event, an AGM sort of the frustration, the loss that patriotic, hard-working Kenyans have to undergo at the hands of invisible cartels. Hashtag Gikomba Market. Now, we're going to move on away from that because this one, whew, child. Now, basically, impeachment is the formal process of bringing charge, against a high-ranking government official in a bid to remove him or her from office. Waiguru. Now, Kirinyaga County Governor Anne Waiguru had earlier suffered a blow in her bid to have, the several documents filed by the Kirinyaga County Assembly expunged from the Senate records in an impeachment case. Maina, what do you think about Waiguru's impeachment?
You see, sometimes Lillian, is that our country is more of a godfather nation, whereby
Godfather.
Yeah, it's a godfather nation.
Papa.
Yeah, so Waiguru is going nowhere. From my assessment, and even how these proceedings have been.
So, and the results already.
Yeah, that's why she is even playing solitaire during the Senate proceedings of her removal. She looks even more comfortable. You see, in ancient times when somebody was being prosecuted or you knew that you'd be hanged, you would see somebody being remorseful, even making a final bid to be
she has no remorse,
to be indulged. But you see, Waiguru is actually playing some fun games where people are fighting.
That is exactly what I was gonna say. So basically, this is after the 11-member Senate committee probing charges against the governor declined to grant her request to expand the documents, was spotted playing solitaire on her phone as the impeachment case was being heard in the Senate. Now, basically from that picture, I feel like she already knows the result. This is someone who's behaving like, listen, when you guys are done talking, let me know. Because I'm not, like, watch I make up. I feel like king after king in a Kwanga queen, then to Jack, left number 10, number 9. Alikuwa naziarrange. Now, the picture went viral as netizen could not help but give the sentimental thoughts on this picture. Maina, your thoughts on this picture?
Waiguru is actually very comfortable because she knows that even the sweetheart is actually the lead advocate of this matter. Actually, when I was following it, the complainant, the advocate for complainant was actually telling the lead advocate of Waiguru that that the advocate is compromised because there is conflict of interest, him being the husband of Waiguru.
So you see, that is bad things. I want to have my husband support me.
I saw people on social media talking of if you are a lady and you are looking for somebody to marry, look for somebody who can defend you in a court of law. So you see the reason as to why Waiguru is so much comfortable playing even solitaire in the course of the proceedings is because she knows
the results.
She knows the results. She knows even the husband
it's nothing new.
The husband
and
is the lead
moral
advocate.
support by that. That's good moral support, to be honest. Right?
Moral support. You see, if there's no much to read into this case, the lead advocate would not have been her spouse. It should have been another person.
Watch out, we will tafakari. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go to social media. But we have a Warui John too, who says it is now official that our Senate is now House of Cards. Then there's like a poker green face with smiling face and all that, emojis, all over hashtag Waiguru's impeachment. And then we have Alex_Chicks, who says members of the Senate committee pretending to be following the hashtag Waiguru's impeachment proceedings, while as we know they have already decided with tears of joy, pointing backhand like yo. People already know the results. And then we have Miguna 254, who says if we were in a country where justice is for all, Ndegwa Njiru would have won this fight a long time ago. I told you guys, Waiguru was carrying empty documents of anything or of anything she found on her way. What is this now? Hashtag Waiguru's impeachment, hashtag Waiguru must go. And by the way, Miguna posted pictures of like a document that is stamped and it's just empty. That's how extra it is. And then I have OP Moturi who says, Hashtag Weguru impeachment, the impunity picture. Just chilling for the verdict that was drafted in Sam Hill. Why follow the motion when you know the outcome? Despite a glaring conflict of interest issues, Waiganjo was part of our defense team to the charging of not one Senator Dr. Gore. And then we have at Junior Sam09 who says, when you have connection and your godfather is handling your mess, stay calm. Hashtag Weguru impeachment.
Exactly. Kenya is a godfather nation. If you don't have somebody who is really holding your hand,
you're good to go.
You're good to go.
You know what, Maina? It's all right. With our godfather nation, we're going to take a commercial break. When you're back, more on the Social Diary.